All right. We're going to start a little bit earlier today. All right, and it is week 8. So the new schedule is out. Hopefully OBS won't crap out on me today. It's a long shot. We'll see. Murphy's Law. Oh, okay. Hungaroring for the F4. That's going to be interesting. Falcon, Long Beach. Mount Panorama, Circuit of the Americas. Zolder. Perez. All right. I guess. Let's see. Let's do a Hungaroring. Might as well, since I have the GSI Hyper P1 on the wheelbase. Nah. All right. .72 miles. So F1 circuit, it's one of the legacy circuits, I would say, in Europe. All right. Oh. And I think it's due to the time that we're racing. There's not a whole lot of people stirred yet. I mean, we're still. I think we're still early in terms of the registration period, but yeah, let's hope we get a few more people racing. Be getting on the track shortly. Just gonna. Let's see. All right, let's go out. Haven't driven this track for a while.
Mid-lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. Track's clear. Push, push, push.
It's always fun. So it looks like it's a foggy day. Track says it's dry. All right. Trying to drive with my peripheral is not the easiest thing to do. Alright. Got the exterior cam down now, so should be able to focus a little bit. If that is focus. Never noticed the elevation change as much before. Free practice. Let's see if we can set a time. Nope. Not this time round. The tires are so cooked at the moment. Can't even stay on the track. Alright, so what's the best way to relearn a track? I guess the first thing would be to drive slowly, which obviously that was not a good representation of. But try to just slowly, gradually pick up the speed as you go through each section or each turn. Then slowly increase the limit, I would say. I mean, that is the logical way, but when we're racing, adrenaline always takes over. Sometimes it is better to... That's not a very good sign. Sometimes it's actually better to follow someone around the course, because you can pick up their reference points
149.1
in terms of braking. But the downside of that is that you're using other people's references, is not your own. So track familiarization, I mean, if you played F1 or any of the F1 franchises in the past 5 years, you know, when you get into a weekend session, the first thing you do is actually you do track familiarization. That would mean
track limits. This lap will be deleted.
Track walks in real life to see the elevation changes, camber, how the track lies. And sometimes it's helpful that for the car you're driving, you have a good reference in terms of what brake bias you would want to have, because that kind of predetermines how the car behaves on the brakes and how the car rotates, and especially for it's one of the few things that you can actually change, which alters the driving characteristics of the car. So it's something good to have a good reference that you use for that car and use that, and then kind of fine tune to dial out understeer or oversteer and whatnot. Oh, welcome to the stream. We're at Hungaroring. Try to make sure that we stay on track for the time being. That off-camber section is a little bit weird.
Sector 1 time is good.
Compared to who, no one's on track.
You've gone outside of track limits there.
Right. So we got a couple more guys. In the session now. Still getting those frame stutters.
Fastest lap for Lee, 148.4.
So Chris is doing about 7 seconds faster per lap because I keep on spinning out. All right. Alright, just gonna fix the UI a little bit. It's been one of those things that's been bothering me, and like I said, OCD kicks in. I think, oh, it's horrible.
That's a new fastest lap for Lee, 147.7.
The need to have things symmetrical, what a pain. Oh.
The leader has just done a 147.5.
All right, it's okay. That should suffice. Hello, welcome to the stream.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
We're at Hungaroring, trying to stay on track.
Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
this corner is pretty critical. High speed, downshift. Into this right-hander, which you do not want to go on the curb, because it will upset the car. Brake. Wait for the chicane.
Fastest lap for Taniguchi, 147.1.
I think the important thing, try to put in a decent time lap first, and we have a reference.
P3.
Still 8 seconds behind the pace. Alright, so we've got Chris ahead. It's an off-camber corner, which makes it really difficult to maintain grip as you go further and further into the corner, because it drops off and there's an elevation change as well. That's good. We know that we can take that.
That's the fastest lap for Taniguchi, 147.0.
Where's that put me? 148. Sorry, that second place, is it? No, still with P3. That. I'll wait for him here. It's kind of boring to drive alone. Whoa! The rear wheel on the grass. Alright. Just gonna make some changes. I want a little bit more pedal feel. Where's my mouse? Alright, using Gabriele Bortoletto's active pedal profile.
Pit exits clear.
So it's much heavier, brake. Ooh, wow. How is that even possible? It's like stepping onto a brick and you have absolutely no pedal feel. I mean, it takes a little bit to get used to. I don't know if it provides a better feel than a softer pedal feel with a little bit more travel. But everything feels like it's a lot more resistance in it. If this is really what those guys drive with, it's just insane. This kind of pressure on the brake. And if I remember from the Simucube software, the tuner, I think it's showing like 130 kg for the brake or for the brake force.
And if I remember the Simucube software tuner, I think it's showing like 130 kg brake force.
Too much. I mean, if you're driving with a pedal like this, you're basically bracing yourself for the G-forces, and that is a pretty fair thing to consider.
I mean, if you're driving with a pedal like this, you're basically bracing yourself for the G-forces.
I mean, these guys are constantly pulling 5 Gs in corners. I mean, personally, I've managed to only pull 4 point something. I was under 4.5, I think, in a Cap 10 aerobatics aircraft, and that was actually quite exhausting. Yeah, still having issues with T1 braking.
Aerobatics aircraft.
Alright, just gonna reset the temperature control, and we'll be right back.
Fastest lap for Taniguchi, 146.1.
Just gonna reset the temperature control, and we'll be right back.
New fastest lap for Taniguchi, 1:45.7. The guy behind has just done a 1:48.5.
He was 1.7k.
All right, that's 145. Those guys are quick. All right, let's give it a go.
The exit's clear, don't cross the white line.
A little bit more forward brake bias to see if it. Yeah, I think that helps a little bit more with stability.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 21 Celsius.
I think it does help with the trail braking, having such a firm pedal with a high brake force.
P5.
That's helpful trail braking, having such a firm pedal with high.
Nah, a little bit too much brake pressure at the end. Just a slight increase, tipped with steering input. All right.
A little bit too much brake pressure at the end. Just a slight increase, tipped with steering input.
Let's go racing.
All right. Let's go racing.
Checkered flag, P5. Exit's clear, push.
Alright, car number 7. I don't know if I like that. Too much. don't cook up the tires. All right, 8 minutes, 2 laps.
We have 2 laps to get the job
Let's see if we
done.
can make it around and have a lap count. Feels good so far, but let's not get ahead of ourselves because we're not really even pushing right now, and I'm sure that some of these guys are going to be lightning quick. Alright, the rear tires are warmed up for sure now. And to be honest, if my qualifying performance isn't what I expect, I'm pretty happy to start from the pits. I need to get my B license. Having those micro starters at braking points is pretty difficult. Too much there.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted. Just done a 147.6. The leader has just done a 145.2.
So we've got a guy doing 145.2s. That was an invalid lap, so I have no reference. welcome to the stream. Qualifying for F4 Hungaroring fix. No! Oh. It's like so close. Take it from the pits in. I'll still finish the lap though. Alright, let's see. Still that time, P11. Fucking pedal doesn't move. It's like 1-to-1. So that would be like the ideal trail brick. It's like doing squats. One-legged squats. Alright. What do you think, chat? Should I start from the pits or live dangerously and start on the grid? I mean, the odds of having an accident starting on the grid, I think, is probably quite high. How much time remaining? Just a few seconds and then waiting for everyone to get on the grid. Yeah, I think we're at P13. I think we're far enough from the back. And then we could just take it easy. Welcome to the stream. What do you guys think, chat? Grid or pits? Obviously, I'd like to interact with the audience, so we'll see. Got a minute or so to decide. Whatever you guys type out, I'll do that. I would live dangerously. That Lotus livery in front is very nice.
Seconds.
Oh, what is that? No.
30 seconds.
All right. What are your predictions for the race, chat?
The track temp is 23 Celsius. The air temp is 18. We should do okay here. We're aiming to finish in the top. Standing start now. Okay, let's try to avoid the turn 1 clusterfuck. Go, go, go.
And I just realized I don't have any of my overlays. We'll do it live. So basically all I have is what my dash is giving me in terms of data, relative. All right, you guys are being civilized for the time being. Hungaroring's nice and tight. Ah, why? Stuttering. Was that a USB fault? I had a dead pedal just now. We'll see after the race if that's the case. What position? 13. It's alright. Still early. Even my crew chief is gone at the moment.
There's an incident in turn 2. It looks like Mayers. Yellow flag. Incident in turn 3. It looks like it's Nini.
Screw that. Completely ignore that yellow flag. He's got no way. Oh!
There's an incident in turn 8. You think it might be Mayers?
Collected. Oh, and again.
They're showing the meatball flag. We'll need to come into the pits for repairs.
We've been hit by the dude without the wing. We gotta limp back to the pits. What's so wrong? Seems like we've made it.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. The guy in front is not the cleanest racer.
He's good.
Car number 60, B license, and their rating is 0.2 meters. You've got loads of fuel, 50 meters. Bayer behind is pitting.
Stop stuttering.
Front
Right,
left,
let's go.
99%. Left rear, 99. Pit exit's clear. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
Being a shit magnet today. It's still in the top 10, so.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Don't think about the lap times, just hit each and every apex.
.22 seconds to the car ahead, P8, so he's quite a bit away.
Bayer behind is increasing, it's now 7.7.
Let's see if we can do something about that.
There's an incident in turn 1. You think it might be
A scooter.
E9.
Yeah, that's the guy ahead. So I think he probably just went off, lost a few seconds. A bit sloppier in T1, could have gone down in second gear. Just holding on to the track limits there.
Incident in turn 1. It looks like Mayers and Bonio. Bean, car number 10, is leading the race.
We are making time to the car up ahead.
That lap time was 1:47.5. There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like it's Herbert and Lenini.
So the guys taking each other out. Pushing each other off track. Like I said, it's good news for us. Still in P9. 5 seconds to the car up ahead.
Incident in turn 10. It looks like Lenini is pitting from P14. We think he'll come out just in front of you. The leader has just done a 1:44.8.
It's still inside. It's quite lenient, I would say. It'll still be on the conservative side. We already have a total of 8x because of 2 contacts.
The gap to
E-scooter.
ahead is now 6.1 seconds. P8.
Okay, we got a made up position. I think maybe one of the guys were in the pits.
You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Stay high, keep digging.
Whoa! Well, this is a nice 360, but there's another 2x.
Gap to Bayer behind is increasing. It's now 7.6.
Wasn't it always increasing until just now? Alright, so we got a shadow of the car in front, which is progress.
Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel. To E7. Ahead is now 7.2.
My lap time's a little bit more consistent, but still kind of like driving around by myself. But we're getting there. Hang in there, chat. Whoa. Oh, that was sloppy.
half your fuel left. There's an incident in turn 1. We think it might be Ramos.
He's by himself. Does us no benefit.
To go, 5 minutes left.
I really gotta find out what's the cause of those micro stutters. But hey, we gained position. Okay, there's slight elevation change from the middle or near the end of the braking zone, where the turn-in point is. That would cause the rear end to rotate, so it kind of dips down and the car just kind of bottoms out slightly, and then the rear end comes around on T1. At least that's what I feel. Putting green sector times in. Still in the green at the moment. Hard braking zone. Kind of took a slightly cut on the curb. That point when I said there was the point where there's a slight dip in the track. Just working our way closer to the guy in front. And we lost it again. Do another twist. Oh, we can't do a 360 this time.
The disqualifiers if we do it again. You have 30 incident points. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
What an idiot move. It's just an incident. Again with the micro stutters.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. There's an incident in turn 2. Looks like it's good.
That's the guy in front of us, so he's really not driving that consistently as well, so he's the only one in front of us that we have a chance to overtake.
incident in turn 5. It looks like.
He's good. Alright, he's gone. Alright, so just bring her home. Bring him home. Now you got disqualified as well. I mean, it's reasonable. I mean, tracks just swapped. People are getting the hang of it. Alright, final lap.
P6, one more lap to go.
And we still got a bit of a threat in the guy behind, but I think he's... What is he? At least 3 seconds behind, so...
It's now 3.4.
Yeah, 3.4. So if I maintain this gap, P6, I'm doing personal bests. For the time being. Right, oh!
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Front runners have crossed the line. I should be the yeah, I should be the next one. Needs to do so. This is going to be an ASR drop for
sure. Good drive. That's the end of the session.
And that is one heck of a race. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Kind of watch it from the third person angle of the chase cam. I mean, we didn't get the best launch, but you know, getting it clean off the line, not driving into other people, I think is really the key. So everyone's, I guess, still relatively civilized at this point. Elevation changes, I think, is and the smoothness of the track is one of the key points or key takeaways for not spinning out. So heading down to T1 here, slight bump. T2 is an off-camber, left-hander. Once you get over the crest here, it kind of falls away from you, and that's where it can get messy. And I'm sorry, 14. And up ahead is kind of where Karma did its thing, and bam, right in the rear wheel. And then, you know, just a tap on the front wing, just to make sure, you know, you stay in the pits for a little bit longer than required. This is a pretty messed up car right here. All good. Eventful but fun. P12 to P6. I mean, it wasn't the cleanest race, so I'm expecting an SR drop. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Sucks. All right, what's available now? I don't even remember if I know this track. I know that I've driven it before, but it's just that the layout is. And that was a big drop. Keeping the go. Yeah. Might as well. We'll just do probably two Hungarorings F4. That'll probably get me pretty tired. And then we'll see if the schedule has anything suitable, I guess. How long is it going to be? About 15 minutes time. I'm going to stand up, go for a bit of a stretch. Fortunately, I didn't have the replay saved, so I don't have anything to play for you. what I'll say is this week's schedule doesn't really suit me. Long Beach might be one that, let's see. What's the timing on that for the Long Beach? Kind of stumped. I mean, I do have Hungaroring lined up, but Long Beach, if I do just a bit of a practice run there and then do the GT floor and then wait for a little bit later for Hungaroring to come back. I mean, it's going to be on every hour anyhow. So, yep, let's do that. What time is Vulcan? Oh, it's running now. GT4 would be nice. Well, what I'll do is I'll start another stream just for that. So, for the time being, I'll just end this one here. Thank you to all of you that have tuned in to watch this race. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you would like to support the channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave your comments, and I will see you next time.